gone to the water ruins to catch a salmon, y'all. Okay, we're in the water ruins. And please don't just say in the water.
Wait. What?
In the pond?
Did I misread that?
Where's the thing?
Oh, wait. Realize there's a better place.
Alright, better place for salmon.
Better place for someone is an L. Maya Road.
Okay. Maya Road. Where in the Maya Road? Is it the place I'm thinking of, which is, like, that thing?
I mean, it looks to be the only one that has a pond.
So, yes. Alright, let's grab ourselves a salmon. Yum. I got a poison rainbow trout instead.
Oh, you don't need that, but... In fact, there's a lot
What
of
is it,
things
full of
here.
mercury?
There's a lot of things that you need that you can get here. If you can... In fact, I think you might be able to get everything you need here.
Really? I can get the, sun squid.
It shows that the sun squid can be got here.
Alrighty, y'all. Where? I kind of fell over a little bit. Don't mind me.
Oh my god.
Is that because you broke your
Yes.
chair?
I am, in fact...
Sounds to me like you need a new one.
Yes. If you would like to, donate to my GoFundMe so I can buy a new chair. Who knows, maybe it's finally...
Is there a link in the chat now?
No, this is YouTube. There's a link in the description.
Okay, fine. Is there a link in the description now?
No, I need to find out what kind of chair I need. Let's get our focus group on it. I know I need a blowfish.
Okay.
Um,
How many do we need?
Secret Labs makes
need one
wonderful
more.
chairs,
Okay.
from what I've been told. And they are the only company that I know of that makes chairs, designed for people like me who are over, like, 200 pounds.
Right. Cool.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it. Yes?
Yeah, try not to
Oh,
focus
Grey
too
Warden.
much on
You
the,
know,
overheard dialogue of another game, which I think I also did a Let's Play of. I think I did a Let's Play of the first
I'll take you right.
few episodes of that. Maybe? I don't know. Did I ever do a Let's Play of Dragon Age?
I don't know, but I'm kind of doing one now. Not really a Let's Play, but...
You're doing a Let's Play on my channel!
Did you get together...
Remember there's this one game for the 360 that I was really enjoying, but I had it set to do an episode of it after every other game, so I could spend, like, time talking about the game I just played. So I only wound up with, like, 6 episodes of it before I just, like, stopped Let's Playing. By the way, 1 more month and it'll be a solid year of, like, daily uploads.
Cool.
And then after another, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, it'll be a solid year, well, sans 2 days, of twice daily uploads. I feel like I should do something very festive, whatever, for the April Fool's episode, just... Oh, fish!
Whoa! Jesus. Talk about a big fish in a little pond.
Yeah, let's get you out of there, buddy.
Damn it, the wrong fish.
You know what you do for April Fool's Day?
What up?
You rickroll everyone.
No.
You seem to assume that everyone watches my videos.
Well, no, everyone who does watch your
Damn it,
videos.
you don't need to
Rickroll
work.
everyone.
By the way, have you caught anything else that we need since the char?
Blow.
Or the blowfish,
blowfish.
rather? Well, you don't need a sardine.
Sardine, 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 sardine.
Is that what Goldine is supposed to be? I thought Goldine was supposed to be based off of a goldfish. Is she goldfish sardine? Wow, that fish turned out to be a can.
But Magikarp is from a goldfish.
Wait a minute. Rare can with a size? You got the tiniest rare can.
Yes. It's those limited edition half
Yep.
cans from like 2002.
Well, those tiny cans. Oh, I know exactly what you're
They're
talking
like
about.
half the size of a soda can, but cost exactly as much, and they're for like people who couldn't drink a full
Like,
can of soda.
like, when you say half the size, you mean like half the height,
Yes.
right?
Like specifically for
What's
people who like always leave their sodas like half done, and then like I'm guessing that like nobody bought them because like these aren't half the cost of regular soda cans, so they're the exact same cost. Why would I pay the exact same cost for literally half the soda?
Blowfish. Okay. You have all the blowfish you need.
Cool.
Actually, I think what that was a social
Experiment.
experiment to see if they could actually sell them, because like cereal boxes have been doing that for years now.
Salmon. You got your salmon. Okay.
Yeah, cereal box is getting small and stuff. I've heard about.
So the things we're looking for now. We're looking for turbot, lubber snapper, tuna, and sun squid. Those are the only fish you need. Unfortunately, you need 3 tunas and 3 sun
Well,
squids.
if we get the first one and ship it out, then we can buy the others.
Yes.
And just like leave it at that, yo.
Yep. Isn't skipjack supposed to be like a type of tuna?
Maybe.
Because like, I could swear I've heard of skipjack tuna.
Yes, same.
You know, I'm not. The thing is, thinking about the half cans, I remember there being something about like a type of half can that was designed like to sit on top of a different kind of can. Like it would actually like have a hole in the bottom as well.
A hole in the bottom? I remember them having like the same thing as other cans do, so they could stack on top of each other. And they were like the same like things as the top and bottom of like regular soda cans. Yeah, how nice is it that like different companies who make soda all make their cans able to stack on top of each other so well? Like different companies could just all have different like tops and bottoms to their cans, so like Sprite couldn't sit on like 7-Up. But no, since they're all owned by like 2 or 3 companies.
The reason that functions like that is because they all use the same they all buy the same company's can forming press.
Why is there a monster here all of a sudden?
What's
So,
that
like-
yellow portal?
That's what spawns.
Because they're all using the same machine, it's all coming out the same size and shape.
Gotcha.
You ever see that image where it's like, yeah, no, there are only like 6 companies that own like everything?
Oh yeah. Procter and Gamble are huge.
And I know that every glasses company, it's all the same. It's all the same thing. Every glasses company is the same glasses company.
Not entirely true anymore. Warby Parker is a different company.
Okay.
But
who
every
owns
other
it?
company besides Warby Parker is owned by the same conglomerate.
Hmm.
At least as far as I'm aware. Last I checked.
Oh my. That is a fish that you could cuddle with.
Uh,
Is that a blahaj?
A boowa? Oh shoot.
Blahaj.
I don't know. But I do
You know-
know,
you know-
I have
you know
to
what-
stop
you know
fishing
what,
soon because I'm going to kill myself at this rate. Alright, let's catch this. End it off on a big fish note.
Okay.
We literally
well,
spent
go
all
on.
of our rune points fishing.
All right. So fish, no fish. Ship your blowfish and salmon.
Salmon. And blowfish. And we needed a blowfish for our recipe, didn't we?
Nope.
No?
You can just ship it.
Oh, I thought we needed one.
Don't think so. If it turns out we do later, well, we'll find out.
Yes.
Oh, blowfish sashimi? Right, yes, do it. Corn. Oh, I know what I did. That's why. Yep. I did a
It's a
silly.
good thing I didn't trust you.
I resemble that remark. Oh, are you gonna now just chug potions?
Yeah, for a little bit as we figure out what we want to do next.
I learned today that I can't trust my mom.
Oh?
Why? What did she do?
I opened up something that looked like the, like candy cigarettes from like the 80s and 90s.
Oh no.
And I got one close to my nose, and I smelled something that I didn't like. So I asked my mom to try it, and to tell me if there was that object, that taste, there. So she starts licking on it and sucking on it, and hands it back to me and says, "No, there's nothing there."
And it
I put it back up to my nose and sniff, and the smell is still there, and so I, you know, she tasted it, I trusted her, took one lick, instant regret.
so you found some bad candies, whatever, and she said that they were fine. Was it a real cigarette?
They are fine. They were they're just little sugar sticks.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I was expecting.
They're candy cigarettes. They're just little sticks of
Yeah,
sugar.
I remember those. I used to love those things.
And when I was a kid, they were like unflavored. Like they were just sugar flavored.
Yes.
And that's what I was expecting when I saw them. And that's not what I got.
Oh, they had flavor.
They had a flavor. And it was the most disgusting flavor on the face of this earth. In my opinion.
See, if there was like a flavor that came to my mind, it's like super disgusting, but other people would say is okay, I would have named it. But the only thing that really comes to mind is grapefruit, which is like, yeah, it's supposed to be bad, and maybe coconut. I don't particularly like the taste of coconut.
See, I actually like coconut and grapefruit.
I remember trying coconut once, and like, no. I mean, like an actual coconut. Same with the grapefruit. I tried actual grapefruit, it's like, nope. But of course, I was like, 11 at the time, so my parents were laughing at me the whole time I was having I had the taste of grapefruit, because that's what parents do to their children. They set them up to have stuff they don't like and laugh at them for not liking it.
Oh. Is that what parents do?
I mean,
I thought that's what, I thought that's what, aunts and uncles and stuff did.
oh no, I've heard lots about from parents who, like even my dad and my stepmom were trying to get my little stepbrother to say volcano when he was younger, but he would always mispronounce it and say volcano, but instead of a V it was an F, and instead of an O at the end he would for some reason put an L. And so they're like, yeah, say volcano, and you'd, say it, and they'd laugh, and then be like, hey, say it again. And they're just, laughing at this kid saying something that sounds like a curse. And it's like, this is, not good for, the kid's development, at all. But of course, if I try to say anything to my stepmom about how she raises her kids, she starts yelling at me. Because, you're not allowed, because apparently I'm not actually really family to them. They're still her kids, not my family, according to her. She made that very much obvious, very clear. And here I thought that the evil stepmother thing was just a trope used by Disney movies. Oh gosh, I remember a time I was working 2 full-time jobs. Okay, sorry, full-time and one.
The evil stepmother thing was well before Disney.
Well, I was not well before Disney. So I'd only known it from Disney movies.
Well, the thing is that Disney stole a lot of their original works from their quote-unquote original works from, Hans Christian Emerson.
Yeah, Brothers Grimm, blah blah blah.
Or Anderson or whatever.
All of the other stuff, and Disney stole basically everything from things, yes.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I think what? I think so. It's true. Good morning. Oh, alright.
Yo, Venti, what up?
Fantastic weather.
You're renting a very large field from me, after all. It'd be unexpected for you to lose. Oh, sorry, Venti. I'm, behind on rent payments. In fact, I'm not gonna pay. Again. Glad you're all cool with that. Okay, Royal Curry.
Wait. Why are you behind on rent in the game if you spent all that time getting that glitch working to make money?
Oh, no, I'm not behind on rent. I've just never actually paid rent. Because that's not a mechanic in the game. You're not actually... She said that I was renting the field from her, but if I was renting, there would be, rent payments. And there aren't any. Right, okay.
Did you manage to put it down?
Okay, so, what do we do for the rest of this episode? We could go back to that one place and do that. We could go to there and do that. We could go to other places.
The entire episode is fishing.
That was the entire last episode was fishing.
That's the entire this episode. Fishing. More and more fishing. All fishing. All fishing
Gosh,
all the
I
time.
want to make a comment on something, but I totally blanked on train of thought and stuff. What was I to say? I was working a full-time job and a part-time job, so approximately 12 hours a day. Like, well, 5 days a week, 12 hours a day. Generally speaking, 60-hour work weeks. And during one of the few times where I was at home, my stepmom gets all, it's like, oh, well, you don't know what it's like to work a real job. And, like, she just started, like, a, like, maybe 4-hour-a-day job at, like, some cozy company where she gets, like, benefits and stuff.
Jesus. She sounds like a real piece of work.
Like, I can't prove that she only married my dad just to have, you know, someone to buy her a house and look after her children. But since they got married, they bought a new house. And my dad's been putting in a lot of work, even before they got married, looking after her children. Like, there are 3 children, and like, all 7 days of the week, they're bringing at least one child, usually 2 children, to some, like, extracurricular thing. There's what? Hockey and painting and dancing and soccer and swimming. All the kids go swimming. But they moved to be closer to the pool so the kids can take themselves swimming. Like, meanwhile, when they moved, my dad threw out a ton of my things. He packed up a ton of it and threw away a lot of it. Like, so, yeah. I have not spoken with my dad, or at least not, like, you know, seen him, whatever, since Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. That was the last time I was there. Yeah, these games.
That was a couple of years ago.
Wow.
I remember I was there specifically, I was only there because I needed to see a doctor in Edmonton for a thing, and so I stayed there instead of, you know, staying at a hotel.
It's Room Factory 4.
And, like, that was...
What should I do today?
I remember the last night I was there was when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, so I stayed up late playing that, was brought to the bus,
Oh,
and played on the bus. And that was the last time I saw
that's a
any of
good
them.
thing I say. Well, good riddance.
I mean, I'm just worried about the kids growing up with a mom like that.
Room Factory.
A mother who, for the record, still, or at least since the last time we met, was still dead-naming me and misgendering me, but just enough to make it seem like it was an accident. Like, my dad would, like, send me up to his office to grab something for him, and while I'm there, my stepmom would dead-name me. While I couldn't be right there to, like, get on her about it. And then she'd be like... And then by the time I do get back down, she's like, oh, Claire, you've got it. And it's like, just enough so she could just pass off as an accident. And if I try to retaliate, then I'm the bad one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
That is absolutely horrible.
Yeah. It sounds like not interacting with them anymore is the right choice.
Also, she's apparently closer to my age than my dad's age, but that might say more about my dad.
Please tell me she doesn't look like you.
I mean... Wait. I mean, I don't think so? Why? What do you mean? How do you mean?
Is your dad being a pedo and trying to get somebody who looks like you,
No, no.
but isn't you?
No, like, she's not, like, in her 20s. She's, like, you know, in, like, her 30s. And my dad's, like, in his 50s. Like, 50, like, 2. And she's, like, 30-something. And so, like, after a bit of, like, calculation, it's
Well,
like, oh, yeah,
I
strictly
think I know what
speaking.
she is.
I don't know exactly how old she is.
Rune Factory 4.
Like, you know what I think that she is? She's
Gold
a
digger.
gold digger.
Gosh,
Sounds like it's about time to bust out that shovel.
Congratulations. You hit that with that space whale with your watering can twice. Have you managed to get any drops from her so far, from Ethel Will so far?
no, nothing from this one.
Factory 4.
Let's go.
Like, the battle itself is fast. It just takes a good, like, 30 to 40 seconds for everything else. And is the Rune Sphere Shard literally the only drop from this thing? Yes? My internet didn't die again. My internet died again. Well, okay, so my internet went down for a little bit. Everything's fine. At the will, let's keep fighting.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, I got a small crystal. It did drop something. Oh yeah, and so the internet goes down in the middle of recording while chatting on Discord while playing a game on the Switch.
It's Rune Factory.
And then I get like this, and then I go like,
Let's go.
you know, go to the bathroom, check my phone. I see that I have an email from Cancom, my internet service provider. That's like, oh yeah, there's scheduled maintenance for next week, though. So they gave me,
So it's gonna go down again next week. How nice.
yes, they gave me exactly 1 week and 1 hour's worth of notice. Because 11 p.m. next Tuesday from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. the internet will be down.
It's Rune Factory 4.
Now,
So,
what am I doing?
BB, I'm sorry, but we won't be able to do any of our, you know, late night shenanigans so much. At least not so much, whatever. I have data, but no gloomy glooms
Oh, that
for
sucks.
that one night.
We've
Hey!
been like, what?
Rune Sphere Shard.
Hi? Yeah.
Not just a Rune Sphere Shard, but a Rune Sphere Shard at level 10.
Okay.
We finally got one.
Hooray!
Okay, we want to go to the Maya Road to keep fishing because that has like everything we need, right?
Let me just double check here. My,
Also, here's my other house.
why do you have two houses?
Because I could buy a second house.
Sun squid show up here? It does. Tuna show
Because
here?
it's the only way that we can buy that we can afford a house is inside of a video game.
Yes. Yeah, remember Sims? Gosh, that was wish fulfillment.
Anyways, yes, everything you need should be in here. Just remember, Lover Snapper and Turbot, you only need one of each. Sun Squid and Tuna, you need 3 of each, but obviously
Yes.
just one should do fine, because you can always just
Yes.
do the shop thing.
Do the shop thing. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, what? I say that Sims was a wish fulfillment. Like, there's just the buying the house thing that, like, little 10-year-old me wanted from The Sims. And not the, getting to choose your gender thing. Not being able to choose on a name and, like, just have everyone just accept it, whatever it might be. Not the whole thing of, I have had times playing...
Of course, that should be standard. That shouldn't be a wish. That should be a demand. That should be standard issue respect. Base level respect.
I still remember playing, Sims 3 and making, like, a family and having, like, just the child of the family just write books in her free time from, like, not going to school. And she was making enough money to support the entire household with just writing books. Just write, like, 3 books and done. And it was, like, just a child. Also, in Sims 3, if you go to the city and just delete the school, kids just don't have school. And they're not considered to be playing hooky or anything.
That seems like a bad idea.
Their grades won't drop, because the grades will only go up or down based on how they do at school. So if you really want everyone to be a straight-A student, make them all straight-A students by doing their homework every day and going to school in a decent mood, and then delete the school and they'll be straight-A students eternally.
I don't know if that's a glitch or a feature.
I mean, strictly speaking, it should be a feature that the grades specifically only go up or down based on, primarily based on if they do their homework. Because I've had, you know, kids going to school with terrible moods and, hey, their homework was all the way up, so they still became straight-A students. Conversely, I had students who just didn't do their homework but always went to school in a good mood, and they just became F students. So it's just based on if they do their homework, and if there's no school, they can't they can't be assigned any more homework to do or not do. So it defaults to nothing as opposed to lowering grades, because you can't get an F if there's no school. Which, if you try to apply it to the real world, is a very, very bad idea. But for
I mean, it is accurate. If there's no school, there is no grade.
yeah. Gosh, kids in all of the, like, online schooling and stuff, having to sit in, like, Zoom and whatever, like...
Oh my god, that's totally gonna be a thing that's going to happen in, like, what are they at? Sims 5 now?
Have the kids just go to,
Sims 6?
Sims 4 is the most recent one.
If you delete the school, they still have to go to Zoom
Oh, God!
classes.
I love that idea.
Yeah, go to the town, delete the school, have a family that's too poor to buy a computer, because they just bought so much furniture they can't afford a computer. The school will send you a free computer. They can go, I don't know, save, load, whatever, something. Yeah, sell the computer, buy something else, save the game, reload the game, school will send you another free computer. It's an infinite money exploit.
No, you only get one computer. If you sell it, they don't give you another one.
It's The Sims.
Because that's actually... but the thing is that if you sell that computer, it would be considered stealing government property, and should be classified as a felony in the game.
Can you actually commit felonies in Sims?
I don't know, you can get the police to show up,
The only thing that I've known for, like,
can't you?
police to show up for is either random burglaries that happen, which you're not necessarily in control of, but I'll get more into that later. If you have a teenage or child character who's out after dark, then the police will show up to take them back home. and Child Protective Services. And that's like it. Also, speaking of the Child Protective Services in The Sims specifically, I remember once playing Sims and I had like all my characters all like nice and well made and whatever. Then apparently, I went to play a different household and the family moved, and one of the teenagers had a child with an unknown father. And it's like, well, I didn't want that teenager to have a kid. So I wound up just taking the kid and putting them on an abandoned lot. And that kid stayed there for like weeks, just crying nonstop the entire time. No Child Protective Services came. The child, its needs were low, but it was still just there, crying for weeks. If that's not enough to get, you know, the in-game Child Protective Services coming, then what is?
I don't know.
Also, remember when...
Was the child going to school every day?
No, it's just a baby.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe wolves were coming, taking care of it in the night.
Gosh. And I remember when Basements came out in Sims 3 with the expansion pack. And so I made like just an underground, like a bunker, just to have just 2 Sims live in. And you can provide all the needs for them easily enough. Even their social need was filled because there were 2 of them.
Any luck with the fishing?
I think I got one thing.
I shall do.
What was it?
Lover thing.
Oh, you got the lover
Yes.
snapper?
Oh shoot! I just realized.
What?
Is it too late for this?
Good afternoon.
Okay, I can still do this thing. I had better still have that thing. Put it in here. Okay, here it is, like at the bottom. Okay, yeah, see what I've said. Ta-da! They're going to judge my big white crystal.
My word. Wonderful.
Honestly, I should have just saved... No, I think I have some giant emery flowers, that's right. I can just submit the same giant emery flower, year after year after year. For all the seasonal stuff. Oh, gee, y'all. Is this a pink turnip, an eggplant, or a big white crystal?
Big white crystal!
Oh, this is a tricky question to answer.
Aren't eggplants purple?
I would say my heart knows only crops.
Oh? Uh-oh. I accuse you on your farmland. What the ho? You did it. You grew that crop. Admit it. Confess casually, dramatically, or say, the culprit is among us.
Confess dramatically. It has to be
Yes,
dramatically.
and I would have gone away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and your dragon. Long last you confessed. This case can now be put behind us. Thank you. Okay.
Let us go.
3rd place.
Is this a game just full of memes?
Probably. Forte got 282 votes. 2nd place. by Amber, who got 886 votes.
How nice.
And she was the favorite to win. 886. That's the score to beat. First place is us, who got 2,015 votes.
That was a good year.
Yay!
Actually, it wasn't. Not for me.
You were
But
very good.
anyways.
Congratulations
I mean,
on winning.
I think 2016 was worse. My town burned down.
Till we meet
Well,
again.
I say burned down. Partially burned down.
Pickles!
Oh yeah, pickles. Yo, Battle, have some pickles. Hey, you have... Hey, you have a spoon. Have some bread. I'm gonna keep throwing bread at people. Hey,
But
Granny.
I don't want bread.
Granny.
I can have this.
Oh, you actually are taking it every time I do that. Have some bread.
Thank you very much.
But I don't want bread.
You are the bread.
That from you?
Oh, I like how you can literally just throw stuff at people and they'll just accept it just fine. Bring some seafood. Except the seafood has to be like very specific. It's not like actually a...
Something with Chimera.
What up?
She says something with Chimera. Whoa, what?
Oh yeah, you can pick these things up to move them around and stuff.
Well, I said oh, right, you need to turn in the lover snapper, don't you?
Yeah, I need to ship one of these things. Gibello, cherry salmon, the Luffer Snapper needs to be shipped.
And it was itself only, so.
So Luffer Snapper...
So there's only 3 more kinds of fish that you need.
Oh!
Turbot, tuna, and
I think I
sunfish.
just sent in a Turbot.
Really?
Turbot. I had it.
And you only needed to send in itself. So all you need now is sun squid and tuna. And you need 3 of each.
I need one of each and then buy the other 2. Yes.
And you don't need honey anymore.
Yeah, I definitively got honey. Yo, if anyone's looking to do this game in a weird but interesting way, try fishing rod only.
Wait, what is that thing up top?
Sun crystal? Light
What the-
crystal.
That wasn't the one. Light crystal. That wasn't the one I thought you were gonna grab that was twitching. I thought you had the big one.
Oh no, big one wasn't fighting. That was apparently the big one.
Salmon. Oh, you already got the salmon, so you don't need it anymore.
Fine, fish, be that way.
You need sun squid and tuna.
Yep, working on it, working very hard on it. Masu trout. Figure probably do this for the rest of the episode and then call that 2 episodes. Seems like a good amount of stuff. What do y'all think?
Sounds good to me. It is important to note that, yeah, both of them are rare appearances in here, but rare is about as good as you can expect.
Rare, just how I like my steak.
Really?
Yeah, some
Interesting.
medium rare, somewhere around there. Oh, right, Ellie, I'm not sure if you're in for the whole thing, but yeah, I'm into eating like beef and stuff, although I am technically allergic to it. And I'll often find myself like, you know, eating like, you know, burger or something and just realizing, oh wait, yeah, allergies. Well, okay. Okay.
Whoa.
This is a legendary fish to go with that legendary scale. But
What is
oddly
it?
enough, it seems it's a Timon. Over 1 meter long Timon.
Wow, another fairly big one.
From my observances, it seems like the only actual beef that I have allergic reactions to of any sort is ground beef. Specifically. Other types of beef are just fine. Where, like, I eat it and, like, my mouth feels kind of weird when I eat it. And I get a little bit sick if I eat, like, a bit too much.
It may have something to do with, like, antibiotics and stuff, because, like, I know that,
Hey, another towboat.
like, people who are allergic to eggs, typically can have, like, duck eggs, but not chicken eggs.
Sure. I am also apparently somewhat allergic.
I will say if you're having difficulty, it might be best to wait for a day with bad weather.
Because that makes fish appear more often or some such. Come on, baby.
In a certain location. Basically, because there's the one thing that we know that you need a day with you need a typhoon to get the mealy apple.
Get the mealy apple and to potentially go to the special road.
And to go to that one section in the fall area, which actually smashing. Which actually leads to nice.
What's up?
Which actually leads to a pond, which actually would be the perfect place to go fishing for the two that you're missing.
Okay, so we have to wait for bad weather to happen. I mean,
Bad weather with
to
thunder.
be fair, bad weather happens like every 2 weeks. Like typhoon weather happens like every 2 weeks. So.
Do you know when it's? Yeah, remember, it needs to be with thunder.
Right.
If there's no thunder,
Okay. Okay.
thunder.
What are all the things that I need, and how can I get them? So I'm going to go
Okay.
and talk with Raven for a few hours, and while you go figure out everything
Okay.
else.
So the things that you can get from Raven, as things currently are the Earth Dragon Ash, Holy Spore, and Puppetry Strings.
Alright.
Those are the only things that, from what you've told me, that
Yes.
she'll be able to sell you.
Congrats. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Well, you can tell her that you love her.
Yeah, I can, but then she's like, "Don't play jokes on me."
Oh.
What?
Like this.
What?
I love you. What? Don't tease me, stupid.
Oh, she's totally into you.
Well, unfortunately, we can't.
That's a total tsundere. That's a tsundere thing to do.
Unfortunately, we can't pursue this any further. Because we don't have love points with her, we just have friendliness points.
I see.
Wait. Oh, we've never had Jones in our party. We only can see the stats of people we've had in our party, and Jones has not joined us. Same with Blossom, who can't. Volcanon, we need to do a thing for. Barrett, who probably could. Oh yeah, and strictly speaking, we have had Ventuswell in our party before. She only has 98,000 health. That is only a mere level 75.
What?
Look, apparently there is a way, sort of, to do a same-sexual relationship in Rune Factory 4,
Oh yeah, yeah.
except it's not really.
You have to say if you want to be female-female relationship, you have to start the game, select yourself as male, and then after you beat the game, you get access to a thing where you can change your character to be a different avatar. However, in the conversation dialogue, your original avatar will still pop up. The name will be the same, which, I mean, you could set that to whatever you want anyway, and the voice lines will still be the same. Now, you can take out the avatar from popping up in conversation completely. You can't change it, but you can remove it, but you can't do anything about the voice lines. And then people will also always refer to you as a man.
He'll always misgender you, yes.
What? Welcome.
So basically, it's going to be more reflective of real life.
Gosh.
How absolutely asinine.
Yes. Alright, so, remember, Earth Dragon Ash, Holy Spore, Puppetry Strings.
Right.
Are you certain you can buy Holy Spore from her? You know, I'm gonna look this up.
Alright, well I just bought the puppetry strings. And I know I can buy Earth Dragon Ash from her.
Excellent. How many did you
I
buy?
only need one, right?
Yeah, you only need one. Okay.
What?
Just for the sake of being protected. I'll buy a few extras
Probably
just in
a good
case
idea.
it tries to use more puppetry strings and things. Without me noticing.
Okay. I'm gonna look up Holy Spore here and make sure that you can, you know.
It's Rune Factory 4.
What? Welcome.
I mean, if you wanted to look up, like, I was doing this so you could look up, like, other things, so we could get some idea of, how to get other stuff. Or is it literally all I need is fish, rune crystal spheres, and, like, these two things?
It's Room Factory 4.
Is this really all I still need?
Oh! Oh!
What?
Welcome.
Yeah, Holy Spore won't show up in her shop.
Alrighty. So, okay.
So, literally, it's only the Earth Dragon Ash that you need to find in her shop. What day is it?
Oh, right, because this only shows up on, like, Fridays.
Correct.
What? Welcome.
And we needed, what, like 10 of it?
Oh, we only need 2 more.
Okay, so 2 more weeks.
Rune Factory 4. Come on.
Yep.
What? Welcome.
Surely in that time we'll have some bad day.
Surely within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, just regular before. Bad weather. Yeah. So all you need is Earth Dragon Ash from her shop. That's apparently the only
What
thing.
about other stuff? I know we need the fish, and we can get them either from Maya Road or the
Okay,
thing
so
after
you
the
have...
weather. We need mealy
Let
apple.
me... Okay, can I actually tell you the
Yes.
list? Because I have the list.
Yes.
Okay, Earth Dragon Ash, which you know. You need a total of 20 rune crystals,
Gosh.
25 dragonic stones, 4 white stones, but you have to be married first with a kid, 3 light ore, 8 rune sphere shards, 5 glitta augite, which I know is what the tree is going to do, and 1 mealy apple, and 2 holy spore.
Okay, what was that first one? Like the 20 thing?
What?
Rune crystal.
Right, and that is we go up to that thing
Thank you very much.
every day until such a day comes as it is completed.
Let's double check rune crystal.
Can I just say the
It can
typical
be
thing?
dropped by Olive or Rouge and in Rune Prana, as well as Ragnarok. Anyways, what was that you were saying, Ellie?
Can I just say the typical thing that that's going to ruin the girlish figure?
Which one is...
What if?
Becoming pregnant.
Oh. Why are they still just light crystals? If I had known we were going to need 20 rune crystals, I would have farmed this for the rune crystal day. And gotten them then.
It's Rune Factory 4.
What? Welcome.
Yo, shout out to like last like September when I thought that the maximum health was 50,000. I was working my way towards that.
Room
Oh,
34.
okay. Hang on a sec here.
What?
Rune crystals. You can.
Welcome.
There's an area in Autumn Road that has a bunch of crystals that, when smashed with a hammer, drop runes. Occasionally, they will also drop a rune crystal.
Yep. It is very rare though.
Yeah.
It's Rune Factory 4.
What? Welcome.
Damn, that Earth Dragon Ash does not want to show up. Like, at this point, it almost seems like it would be easier or
To go
faster
farm the
to
Earth
literally
Dragon.
just... Yeah.
Alright.
Earth Dragon let's just see here.
Rune Factory
It's
4.
dropped by Terraclone and Idra Cave.
In Idra Cave. Hey, I think I know where that is.
Welcome.
Yeah, and it's the only thing it drops.
Thank you very much.
So if it drops something, it's going to drop that.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Done. How much do we need?
A fair amount. 9.
Come on. Apparently my little
Well,
thing didn't work for it. Gonna try again.
okay, so it's only a once a day.
I mean, bosses are all just once per day, but if you leave the boss chamber before the barrier at the door dissipates, you can go back in and reset the boss. After you beat the boss, the barrier is supposed to go down, but the boss gets defeated, you get your princess points, it drops a thing, and then the barrier goes down. So you can leave but right just before the barrier goes down, and then just walk right back in, get the drop, and fight the boss.
No, I would have suggested saving just before going into the boss fight, but okay.
Yeah, maybe.
If the trick fails again, then
What? Welcome.
Imagine if she had it now.
Thank you very much.
Alright, that's definitely before the barrier fell. Here we go. Oh my gosh, 33 damage. What will I do? That's like almost 3 hot drinks. That's like 3 hot drinks. Alright. Well, this looks like a good way to end an episode, killing 9 Earth Dragons. Oh, shoot!
and it looks like it's up. A double drop. Nice.
Killing 8 Earth Dragons. Okay, back up to 9. We still only have what, 4? Alright,
I believe so.
4 ashes down, 5 to go. We got this, Raven! Ta-da! I mean, at the very least...
I love how the word because it's perched over it, it looks like it pooped.
I was gonna say, at least we're kind of making some sort of progress here. So, Rune Sphere...
Did you make it before the barrier? Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to time it for right when the monster disappears to hit the button.
Check your inventory before going in. Alright, never mind.
After going in. We're at 6, so this will make it 7.
7, so... I'm
That's
pretty sure you
assuming
need
that
9.
it
No, no,
drops
the
one.
one we just picked up was 7.
Yeah.
It dropped 2. We good.
Okay, then kill this one and just don't worry about using the glitch.
Oh, I was just gonna pick these up and leave.
No, kill it anyways. There's a possibility I may have decreased the number by 1 by accident at one point, so...
Well, your advice got me paralyzed.
And it didn't drop one, so...
I mean, let's hope that the number
Alright.
is exactly
That's
perfect.
good. Need all of them you need.
So, nothing else from Raven.
Alright, so all that remains is the thing you need to wait for Fridays. You need to wait to get married. You should probably wait until it's a rainy day. And then just fight bosses.
It's just fighting the Ethelwill every day, right?
And smash the crystals in the autumn area.
Right. How many do we have? On one hand, I want to start making things. On the other hand, I don't want to start making things until, like, we have all the stuff to not mess with numbers. We have 15 Dragonic.
Well, oh, I was thinking the rune crystals. How many Dragonic did you say you have? Okay, you only need 10 more. How many rune crystals do you
0.
have? Yeah, that's your
Okay, where
priority.
do we get rune crystals?
I believe I said that
You
earlier,
did.
but
You said it was
okay,
like
give me
2
a moment here.
like, bosses, like 2 like simpler bosses.
There's an area in Autumn Road
Right, there's that.
where you can find there's crystals. There's rune crystals to smash. Field them from Autumn Field on the way back to the entrance.
Yeah, I know that place.
Any rune crystal mining spot works. Occasionally, I get 1 from the rune crystal in front of the Earth Dragon clone. Rare equipment with luck.
We don't have much luck. Okay, and that's basically
Well,
it. Is from smashing
That's
rocks.
it.
Okay.
so smash rune crystals in
Okay.
in
I
Autumn
also
Field,
know
blah, blah,
for
blah.
a fact that the top of Leon Karnak, that little drop point at the boss chamber, can give rune crystals, because I have gotten rune crystals from there.
Sorry, and that's where?
At the top of Leon Karnak.
Oh, well, that's the thing where it's just like there's the red and blue
Yes.
ones. Yes, that is one where it can be.
Yes, and I know that if I go there and pick it up, then I can just keep reloading that, not reloading, respawning the room, and it'll be there all day long. So I just need
Yeah.
to wait for one of those days, and then just grab like 20. And I can just do that and be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look.
Anyways, so I
Dragon
suggest doing
Cloak. Let's not use up
not puppetry
fancy
string.
Let's use up basic, boring old strings. I should really use some of these hard strings, honestly. Why do I have a basic, boring old strings? I did have, like, string, right? Or did I have bandage for string? Yeah, I had old bandage for string.
Yeah. Part of the problem, okay, is that if you're using any of the items that I have on my list, I need you to let me know.
Oh, wait, light orb. What was that one? That was just from, like, any rock, wasn't it?
Let me double check. Whoa. Room factory for light orb. Mine from any ore. Highlighting. That was the thing I was thinking.
Wait.
Not Draconic
Yes.
Stone, but yeah, from any ore.
Oh, that's right. We wanted to make one to ship out, but we are currently wearing one, so we'll do that at a later time. Wait, is that the only boots that we need? Wow. Only boots we need to ship out are the rocket wings, and we are wearing some.
Okay.
And then accessories. Courage badge needs that. Fluffy staff is good. Okay. I'm gonna use up one of the Draconic Stones.
Okay.
And I'm using up a second Draconic Stone.
Okay.
And I'm also using up one of the Rune Sphere shards.
Okay.
Eh? There we go. And nope, need more of that. Okay, wait. I'm paralyzed and moving at like normal walking speed. Okay, I just know that you said that there was something that came from like multiple different bosses. Was it then the Rune Sphere shards? That came from like two like
Give me a moment.
things, sorry. You need faster speed.
God, right. It's stupid that capitals matter. Ruin Sphere Shard. Drops from Ethelwil and Ragnarok.
Oh, yes.
Rune Crystal. Drops from Ragnarok, Olive, and Rouge.
Okay.
So the fairy, Olive and Rouge, which I assume are fairy bosses in Rune Prana.
Yes. Okay, so that's sorry, Rune which? Which rune drop?
Rune
no, which
Prana.
one rune drop thing? What was the drop?
Rune Crystal.
Rune crystals?
Rune Crystal.
Okay, awesome.
The one that you can also get from the mining and possibly on the one thing on the one day that it starts showing up.
Okay. Because that is an easy enough boss to find. Hey, wait a second.
Yeah, and always just mine everything.
Okay, so if we go right here, these should be the 4 bosses you just mentioned. Or, you know, 2 of the 3
Let me
bosses
just
you
double
just
check here.
mentioned.
The yellow one and the red one.
Nothing. I know this episode's going long. I'm just wanting to see if this is a thing, because if so, then it's fantastic. If not, well, oh well. I'm starting to feel like if it's only specifically 2 of these 4 and it's rune crystals, that it might have just been like,
The best thing to do.
or
What?
that might have just been like mislabeled because they dropped like element crystals.
Well, let's double check.
If it was mislabeled,
I'm sure
check
they're
the-
rare drop. I'm sure they're rare drops. Yeah, okay. The yellow one can drop yellow core, earth crystal, small crystal, or rune crystal. The red one can drop fire crystal, red core, and rune crystal rare.
Okay, more likely from. What did the other 2 drop? Do they have special rare drops? I just took the view them out at once.
Let me find out. What are they named?
I'll get back to you on that once I respawn them. Okay. Hello, phone. Okay, we see Marin, M-A-R-I-N.
Alright. Yeah, I wonder what the odds are that he's gonna have blue core and water crystal. And green.
M-O.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What?
Because an emerald is also an
Oh,
item.
yeah,
She can drop wind crystal or green core. So in other words, the best thing to do would be to go in, fight, kill the yellow one and the red one, and then leave.
yeah. Yep, that's what I'm doing. In fact, this is fine. Share. Nothing there. Also, we get a ton of princess
However,
points.
just note.
What up?
What?
What? Just keep note of what.
Alright, never mind. Here. It's rare. It's a rare drop.
Alright, well, we can do that when we have spare time.